Hey guys, it's Owen and today I'm going to be talking about my body. Hello, it's Owen and I'm back for another video. It's about a year and a bit since I've joined the gym, so I thought it'd be a really good time to talk about sort of my fitness journey and why I joined the gym and the difference between my body when I started and my body now that I've been going to the gym for a year.
You're insecure, you're insecure, you're insecure.
When I was younger, my biggest insecurity was my body, and I really found it very difficult to wear t-shirts out in public, to take my t-shirt off when I was going swimming. I always felt like my arms were too skinny, my legs were too skinny, and it was a problem that I've had throughout the whole of my life really so far. I remember when I was younger that one of my family members said that I needed to eat a burger because I was that skinny. What I've learned to realise as I've gone to the gym more and more is that those body insecurities and things that you're self-conscious about, they never go away. And so joining the gym was something that I found really difficult to begin with. And it was something that I really didn't get into until about a year ago when I decided to join the gym because I was going with a friend from uni. And it sort of changed my perception of why I joined the gym in the first place. I think I joined because of all of these insecurities and things that I was self-conscious about. But what I've learned to realise as I've gone to the gym more and more is that those body insecurities and things that you're self-conscious about, they never go away. So however much you gym or however much you work on yourself, you're always going to feel like you are not as good as what you think you should be in your head. Which is why I think the biggest thing that I've learned since going to the gym is that it's all about mental as well as physical, and that I think they go hand in hand. If you are confident and you're feeling good physically, then you're probably going to end up feeling good mentally, and in the same way, if you're feeling good mentally, then you're going to end up feeling better about your body physically. Now, I'm not saying that I'm any way, shape or form a gym expert, because I'm definitely not. There's still a lot that I've got to learn, and there's still a lot that I struggle with. But if you're someone who has had a big body insecurity, such as feeling like you're skinny or that you're underweight, then all I can say to you is that the proof is with me, is that over a year ago, my whole life I've always felt a certain way, and I feel so much more confident in my body now. But as I say, it's really important that just because you are working out doesn't mean that you shouldn't work on also your mental health, and making sure that you understand that all those people that are saying all those things about you and about your body or your appearance, you shouldn't listen to them, because however much you go to the gym, you're always going to feel like you have to live up to somebody else's expectations when you should only live up to your own expectations. So although for me going to the gym has really helped me, it's not something that you have to do. However much pressure you feel like you should be going to the gym, you don't need to if you don't feel like you want to. And I joined many times, and every time I just felt like I couldn't do it and I wasn't really in it. You need to make sure that you are interested in it. If you're just basing it off of all these people are saying all these things, I hate the gym, I hate going, but I'm gonna go because this person told me to. That's probably not the best attitude to have, and I feel like that's an attitude that I had for a long time. And it wasn't until I thought, you know what, I want to work on myself, I want to improve me for me and for nobody else.
Baby, how you feeling? Head toss, check my name.
Now, as I said, I'm no gym expert at all, but I do think I've learned quite a few things as I've been working out through a year. So I thought I'd give some top tips on how to make it easier for yourself if you want to get into the gym. Top tip number 1 is to go with a friend. Now, I started to go to the gym really regularly with one of my best friends, Leon, and we found it really, really helpful to be going to the gym together because we both started in an equal place in our body journey. We were both quite skinny, we both wanted to gain weight and muscle, and so it was really, really helpful for us both to go to the gym at the same time and to make sure have a schedule with one another, because there would be times that Leon would be like, I really can't bother to go, and I'd be like, no, come on, let's go. And then there'd be other times, probably more times, that Leon would be like, I want to go to the gym, and I'd be like, I don't want to, and he'd be like, I'm gonna go, and I'd be like, God, I gotta go now, or else I'm not gonna be doing well. And so I do think an element of competition is good between you and your friend, because you can push yourself. You can say, let's do this today, and we had this weight, let's try and do this weight. And so going with a gym partner is really, really handy. And I've moved to London recently, so it's been something that I've missing, is having like someone to work out with. It's a really good way to push your goals and make yourself feel better when you reach them, because you can be like, hey friend, We did it. My second tip is to get into a routine. Now, I think this is something that's really important, is to make sure that you say, I'm going to the gym this many days a week at these times. And I think that's really helpful because when you get into a routine, you can start to see the results come a lot quicker because you are pushing yourself more. And also it becomes a habit that, oh, it's gym today, and it becomes less of a burden going. As I said, I've just recently moved to London, and it's something that I found really hard now working in a full-time job where I sit in an office and donuts and cakes and all of that gets handed around, and I'm like, God, I am gobbling up those donuts, and I've forgotten about the gym. And so it's become something that I found really difficult recently, is getting back into a routine and saying, I'm going to go these days a week at these times, because once you do that, you will find yourself getting into the habit and not overthinking it so much, because overthinking is something that I do very well. My third tip, sort of going along from the routine thing, is also not to stress yourself out too much about following with the routine. Now, I know that seems like I'm saying two statements that are completely contradictory, but I do think it's really important for your own mental health to know that, some weeks there's too much going on. Some weeks you don't have the time always to fit in the gym or fit in as many sessions as you want. And I've found myself stressing out about, oh God, I really have to go this day or else I'm gonna lose what I've been working on. It's gonna make myself feel worse, and I'm gonna be less motivated if I think, God, I've gotta go to the gym, I've got to go to the gym. If I'm really, really busy and it's not gonna happen, then I'm really, really busy and it's not gonna happen, and I'm sorry about it, then, oh well, sorry squats. And my fourth and final tip is to make sure that you are trying to get an interest in it. Like I said, if you've got no interest in going to the gym and you're totally happy with your weight, or even if you're not happy with your weight but you don't care about the gym, then don't feel pressured to go in and start doing it. But if you do have a passion for it, then make sure you utilize that passion and make sure you go onto YouTube and find new workout videos and be doing stuff at home. If you don't have the time for the gym, then you can do like a 5-10 minute ab workout or arm workout or leg workout at home, and that is totally fine. And sometimes it's about trying to fit it in to the times that you can do it, rather than stressing, God, I can't do it here, and here.
But now I'm stronger than yesterday.
Ultimately, I am really proud of myself for improving my body over the last year. I am so much happier for it now. I feel a lot more confident in my body. I feel like I can take my t-shirt off, and I'm joking. I feel like I can take my t-shirt off and not feel too much pressure, and that is a really, it's a really healthy thing to feel. But I did that through both going to the gym and also improving how I feel mentally and thinking, what? I don't care about all those people over there who might think something about my body and might tell me to eat a burger, because I know I've been eating 10 burgers and apparently I just have a great metabolism, and that's their fault and not mine. And let me know in the comments about your fitness journey, if there's something you're working on, if there's something that you've shown, if you tweeted out a photo of you looking like this one day and you looking like this a year later, then I'd love to see it, because it makes me feel better knowing that we're all on this journey, this fitness journey together. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Make sure to subscribe down below and go ahead and follow my social channels, which should be here as well. If you've had a look at my account recently, you might have noticed that I've gone through a bit of a rebrand. I'm now still me, still Owen Bush, don't worry, but I'm sort of going under Bits by Bush now. Let me stop you there. I know you might think, Bits by Bush, Owen, that sounds a bit interesting, but I just thought I do a lot of bits on my channel. I like to talk about fitness as I am today. I like to talk about LGBT stuff as I did in my last Pride video. I like to do some vlogs. I like to talk about music. And you know what? I'm going to embrace the fact I do a lot of bits on my channel, because I love all the bits in a non-sexual way. Safe bits. Happy bits. So thank you guys so much for watching again. I will see you guys soon for another video. Goodbye.